Sold for a night, saved for a lifetime. Assalamu alaikum, dear listeners of Dia Voice. My name is Samina, and my life was never gentle to me. It began breaking the day my mother left us, not by choice, but because my father's cruelty and suspicion crushed her spirit until she could no longer breathe in this world. My father was a gambler. A man who believed luck would save him, even when hunger stared his children in the face. He sold everything, utensils, furniture, memories, hoping a small bet would turn into a fortune. It never did. Many nights, my younger siblings and I slept hungry. Electricity was cut. Gas was gone. Sometimes water was our only meal. I survived because of one friend. She secretly sent food, clothes, and hope. My father never asked if I had eaten. And I never told him, because his suspicion was more dangerous than hunger. He didn't just gamble money. He gambled souls. After my mother's death, his eyes changed. They followed me. My steps, my silence, my breath, everything was questioned. "You're just like your mother," he used to say. That's how bad women are. I knew fear because I had watched it kill my mother. Then one evening, he came home drunk. "I lost you," he said casually. "Just for one night." That was the moment I stopped being his daughter. A man came. My father didn't stop him. Didn't look away. Didn't feel shame. I was told to dress like a bride. Standing in that room, wearing red clothes meant for love, I felt like an object being exchanged. I thought maybe, just maybe, if I asked him to marry me, I could survive. But he didn't want a wife. He wanted a body. For one night, I closed my eyes and prayed. Not with words, but with my soul. And then, something happened. The man collapsed. Breathing failed him. I didn't wait to understand miracles. I ran, barefoot, breathless, straight to the only place I knew, my friend's house. That night changed everything. Her cousin, Mustafa, was there. A widower, 2 children, a calm voice, no accusations, no questions soaked in suspicion. He helped me report my father. For the first time in my life, I felt safe. Days passed. Then came a proposal, not of desire, but of dignity. Mustafa didn't promise riches. He promised respect. I said yes. Today, I am not a victim. I am a wife, a mother, a woman who survived. His children call me mama. Our home has laughter instead of fear. Trust instead of suspicion. I learned something important. Sometimes Allah breaks your chains in the darkest room. And sometimes, the night meant to destroy you becomes the doorway to a new life.
The room felt like a cage. The door was locked. The air was heavy. And fear sat beside me like a shadow I couldn't escape. I stood there in bridal clothes that felt heavier than chains. My heart was pounding so loudly I was sure he could hear it. I kept remembering my mother, her silence, her suffering, her end. I knew one thing very clearly. If I stayed silent like her, I would disappear like her. When the man stepped closer, my body froze, but my soul screamed. I had nothing left except prayer. I didn't raise my hands. I didn't speak out loud. I prayed from the deepest place inside me. Ya Allah, I don't want to live in sin. I don't want my life to end like this. If you don't save me tonight, I will never forgive myself. My tears fell quietly. And then, something unbelievable happened. His steps slowed. His face changed color. He grabbed his chest. Within seconds, the man collapsed on the floor. I stood there in shock. Was this real, or was Allah truly listening? I didn't wait for answers. I ran. I opened the door and ran as if my life depended on it, because it did. Streets blurred in front of my eyes. My feet hurt. My lungs burned. But I didn't stop. I only knew one safe place. My friend's house. When she opened the door and saw me, she almost screamed. I collapsed at her doorstep, shaking, crying, barely breathing. That night, for the first time, someone listened to me without suspicion. Her cousin was there too, Mustafa. A widower. A father of 2. A man with calm eyes and a steady voice. He didn't ask why I was outside at night. He didn't judge my clothes. He didn't question my character. He asked only one thing. Do you want justice? The next morning, we went to the police. For the first time in my life, my father was not powerful. For the first time, I wasn't silent. He was arrested. And for the first time, I slept without fear. Days passed. I stayed in my friend's home. Slowly, my breathing returned to normal. The shaking stopped. I started believing that May